guys? Welcome to another episode of Pick Six Nation, and this time it's going to be episode number 164. And my guest for this episode is Brent Mason. Brent, thank you so much for coming back on, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for doing it. I really appreciate it.
No problem, Mikey. Looking forward to the playoff and wild card weekend getting underway. Got some fun
100%.
stuff to talk about. So
yeah,
we're a day away.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited about the playoffs. Really excited about the wild card. Let's. I have some props that I really like for the week. I know I sent you the ones that I sent you. I think let's talk about those.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will go and read them off. The ones that I like for the week, and they're on Sleeper and Prize Picks for this wild card tomorrow at the very least. For at least the ones that I'm going to read are for tomorrow's matchups at the very least.
Yep.
So on Sleeper and Prize Picks. Let's go with Sleeper first. What I like for Sleeper for the wild card games tomorrow, I have Isaiah Pacheco. My first one, one of them, my first one is Isaiah Pacheco, and this is on Sleeper. My first one is Isaiah Pacheco more than 0.5 anytime touchdowns. My second one is Joe Flacco, more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. And my third one is Devin Singletary, less than 64.5 rushing yards. Those are all the props that I like on Sleeper for the wild card games tomorrow. For the prize pick ones, I have my first one on Prize Picks that I like for tomorrow is Amari Cooper, more than 49.5 receiving yards. My second one is Joe Flacco, more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. My third one on Prize Picks is Devin Singletary, less than 65.5 rushing yards. And my fourth one that I really like on Prize Picks for the wild card games tomorrow, this one's on Prize Picks, is Tyreek Hill, less than 86.5 receiving yards. So those are the props that I like for the wild card games tomorrow. So yeah, that's what I like for tomorrow. Brent, what do you think of those?
Yeah, I think your first two you're right on. I think Flacco has a big day in Houston, and I see him for sure getting 2+ touchdowns. I think they're going to be able to throw the ball, and I think it'll be I don't think either team's going to be able to really run the ball, and so the quarterbacks are going to have to make plays to keep them in the game. I think the Kansas City game versus Miami is a tough game because of the weather that we're looking forward to. So we'll see who can control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And if Kansas City can do that, I think their RB would get into the touchdowns. And I think the Cleveland's defensive line is just too tough. The Singletary is going to be shut out. They're going to try to stop the run, get pressure on C.J. Stroud, and try to make him make mistakes or get hurries and hits on him and get him out of the game. So we'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100%. I like your take on that. So I have some really good props. I like what you said too about my props.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all I have.
What about Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill on Prize Picks, I had him at less. On Prize Picks, I have Tyreek Hill at less than 86.5 receiving yards.
Yeah, I don't think either team's going to be able to really throw it. I don't trust Tua and Miami's offense to be as high-powered, especially since they're playing a really quality team. And in that cold, and I think what we're learning from weather reports and the other stuff, it's going to be a wind chill that's so cold. The wind's going to be blowing. So he's going to have to make his plays with run after the catch on small passes. We'll see how much they involve him in the offense and what their plan is. What Miami's plan is. in this cold weather against Kansas City.
Yeah, I see that. I see that, but
yeah. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting, and I think you're right, Mikey. I don't think he's going to have one of his big games where he's catching deep balls and over 150 yards. I think he's going to be cutting almost in half of that, and definitely going to be under 100. So we'll see what shakes out.
Yeah, we'll see what shakes out for sure. Yeah, we will see what shakes out. Yeah, we'll see what shakes out there. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, Brent, anything else you want to touch on?
No, we're looking forward to the games. I know they're kind of spread all through the weekend. Game Saturday,
Absolutely.
games Sunday, games Monday. One of the best football weekends of the year, coming off the college football playoff championship, and then you head right into this wild card weekend where so much can happen. And you got some really exciting matchups. Matt Stafford going back to the Rams. The Dolphins got to go to a cold Kansas City and play in weather they're not used to, and also try to beat a team that's above 500, which they've struggled with this whole season. You got the Browns team that took the former Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson, and everyone counted the Texans out. Texans ends up winning their division this year with rookie C.J. Stroud. So the Browns got to go there. What's the other game I'm missing? You got Philadelphia,
Tampa Bay, and Philly too.
Yeah, you got Tampa Bay is versus Philly, and Philly's got to go to Tampa Bay if I'm right.
I think they go.
We'll see what they do. They were looking like the team to beat early in the season, and now they look like the team that doesn't belong almost, as they've had a really bad streak towards the end of the year. Offense looks out of sync. They're not running the football like they normally do. A.J. Brown's hurt. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. We will see what happens there. Absolutely. Yeah, Philly is going into Tampa again.
Yeah. Is there another game I'm missing on Sunday? No, Detroit and the Rams.
Yeah.
So Stafford comes back to Detroit.
Yes.
So exciting weekend. I think there's a lot of good storylines. I think the NFL couldn't have wrote it better or set up a script any better. We'll see who shows up and makes the plays and gives their team a chance to move on in the playoffs and potentially get towards the conference championship on the way to the Super Bowl.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with you on that for sure. I agree. Yeah, I think we got it. Brent, anything else you want to touch on?
I don't. It's just an exciting time of year. We'll see we'll see which players show up and make big plays for their teams.
100%.
And we'll see how this season closes out. And then before you know it, we'll be talking draft potential, draft landings, kind of draft trades, other stuff. Our beloved Bears have got some really have got some decisions to make with the quarterback position and their draft picks. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I think we got that there. Brent, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. You're welcome anytime.
No problem. I appreciate being on the show.
Thank you. I love having you on. It's awesome.
All right. We'll talk soon and talk more Pick Six Nation in the coming weeks and months.
Yep, absolutely. All right, take care, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too, Mikey.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Take care, guys. Have a good one. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Take care, guys. Have a good one. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.